Registration has closed for Haiti's upcoming presidential election, and it's shaping up to be a crowded race. At least 58 political parties have signed up to run, and the best-known candidate is Haitian-born hip-hop artist Wyclef Jean. Elections to choose a successor to President René Préval were originally scheduled for earlier this year, but they were postponed after January's earthquake. Wyclef Jean has been criticized for his decision to run for president of Haiti by many, including Hollywood actor Sean Penn, who's done relief work in Haiti. Now, Jean's former Fugees bandmate, Pras Michel, has also weighed in. I spoke with him earlier, and he told Al Jazeera he will not back Jean because he lacks a definitive plan to govern the island nation.
Haiti is in a serious and a daunting situation right now. And I think that the leader that's going to come in has to be someone who really have a comprehensive plan, a short-term plan, and a long-term plan. And when Wyclef announced the other day on CNN with Wolf Blitzer, I didn't get that sense. I didn't get the sense that his advisor were properly advising him. I didn't get a sense that he had a plan for the 1.2 million Haitians that are located in Tent City, how he plans on relocating them immediately. I didn't get a sense of sustainability, jobs, education. I didn't get a sense of how he's going to deal with the international community. I didn't get a sense of how he's going to deal with the corruption that is heavily embedded in the fabric of Haiti government.
Are you going to try and dissuade him from running for president?
Oh, no. I mean, listen, I guess he's a citizen of Haiti. That's his choice. I'm totally against it. I'm against it not for the wrong reasons. I'm just totally against it because I think he could have put his effort, his celebrityness, if you will, and his resources behind someone else. Not necessarily behind my guy, Michel Martelly, but he could have, put it against someone else who's probably a little bit more qualified than he is.
Now, you talk about your support for Michel Martelly. Why are you supporting him?
Well, I mean, listen, obviously, Michel Martelly, amongst the international community, he's an unknown for now. But in Haiti, Michel Martelly is probably more popular than Wyclef Jean. As a matter of fact, when we went to sign before Wyclef, some of Wyclef, a majority of Wyclef supporters were supporting Michel. Michel, to me, is a transformative figure. He's one of those guys that can get both the bourgeoisie, which is the elite class, and the massive, which is the youth and the general population. They both love him, have an affinity for him, respect him, and would do whatever he tells them to do. That's the kind of leader we need. We don't need a celebrity, iconic celebrity from abroad to come in and think that they're going to save the day.
But does Michel Martelly have the kind of attributes that you say Wyclef Jean doesn't have? Does he have a plan to get Haiti out of the situation that it is in right now?
Michel has a 25-year long-term plan for Haiti. He has a short-term plan. As a matter of fact, the team that we're putting together is a very comprehensive team. We're talking about people from the banking industry coming on board, people from the education sector coming on board, from the healthcare sector coming on board. We're putting together a real team. If you just look at Wyclef's presentation the other day, I think the whole thing about it was wrong. I mean, listen, you're talking about a country that's been devastated, but yet he shows up in a private plane. I mean, that money, he could have used that money to relocate at least 1,000 families. He's riding down Haiti in an SUV with an entourage. That's unacceptable. That's inappropriate.